Hello, thank you for joining with me for the verse of the day. My name is Pastor David Prang. I'm with Brewster Baptist Church and I'm their executive pastor. And this week I'll be sharing with you the verse of the day. And they're going to go along with my sermon titled Living the Generous Life. So I hope you tune in on Sunday morning to our services as well. Well, today's verse is from 2 Corinthians chapter 9, verse 7. It says, "But since you excel in everything, in faith, in speech, in knowledge, in complete earnest, and in love we have kindled in you, see that you also excel in the grace of giving." See, the Apostle Paul is writing this letter to the church of Corinth. The people in the church were a community who were rich in spiritual gifts. They strived to be the best they could in their faith, in their speech, in their knowledge, and love towards one another. But Paul adds a surprising new spiritual discipline, one they haven't mastered. In fact, they were lacking it quite a bit. See, Paul says, see that you also excel in the grace of giving. Paul is reminding them that giving is just as important as their focus in faith, speech, knowledge, and love. Paul is putting them as equals, something that we should be striving for, and Paul wants us to grow in being generous. See, unfortunately, people view giving as something that's optional or not particularly important, and people will make excuses for not doing it. But God looks at it differently. And what Paul is stressing is the importance of giving. See, Jesus was our perfect example. Jesus was rich in heaven. Jesus gave up his position, his rights, and even his life for us. See, Jesus is our example showing us what a generous heart looks like, one that is full of love. And if we truly belong to him, if we truly are calling ourselves Christians, our heart should be growing in the art of giving as well. See, generosity is a spiritual discipline that helps us to grow and have a heart towards God. It's learning to put God first in our thoughts and our actions. They go hand in hand with each other. See, God also cares about my attitude and my willingness to join with him. God cares about my motivation more than how much I give sometimes. See, just as God wants me to grow in my faith, in my speech, in my knowledge, my love for him, which are all important, but our giving matters to God as well. So remember the verse, it is more blessed to give than to receive. Well, thanks for joining with me for the verse of the day. God bless, and I hope to see you tomorrow.